You with the sad.
Hi, Confidence Campers. Welcome back. I'm Marilee. You know me from many of these episodes before, and I'm really happy that you're joining us today on day 22, Gather Evidence of Past Success. We're very excited about this topic. It comes from the cognitive or psychological realm of the chemistry of confidence. And it came to us via one of our colleagues, Stormy Sweitzer, whom I will introduce to you in just a moment. First, I want to talk just a little bit about looking backwards in our lives and looking at our past successes. In his very famous 2005 commencement speech to Stanford University, Steve Jobs discussed this idea of looking backwards to know what to do as we move forward. He said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you will have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. One of the things that I like about this idea of looking backwards is that sometimes in the moment, when our brain gets hijacked with emotion, fear, anxiety, disappointment, frustration, we forget that we already have a track record and that we have things that we've done wherein we've been successful. The research has been clear that women do not see their capabilities clearly, and women will often underestimate their abilities while men will overestimate them. And that's why it's important for us to write down and keep track of our accomplishments and our successes. So I'm going to introduce you now to Stormy Sweitzer. Stormy is one of our fabulous consultants, facilitators, and we call her our inspirator. And we have featured her, so far her story on our blog in the Spotlight section, and her full story is coming soon in Illuminaria. When I very first met Stormy, she was a bit of a puzzle to me because she's this wonderful mix of big lofty ideas and practical approaches. She's what I call a mosaic human being, and she is immensely curious, adventurous, and loves learning. I like to call Stormy Wonder Woman, and she actually has a little figurine like this because Stormy studies, writes about, and speaks about the concept of wonder. And one of the things we just love about Stormy is the practical approach that she brings to our team, along with many big ideas. Last year we were facilitating a Villa leadership program in the UK, and Stormy, when we were talking about the ideas of confidence, shared a practice that she uses in keeping an evidence log, and the women really embraced this idea, and many have told me since that they use this every week and refer to their evidence log time and time again. So without further ado, here's Stormy, and I hope you find this approach useful to you today. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Stormy, and last year I was going through a big transition in my life and felt like my confidence had been shaken. And I was working with a couple of friends, and we decided we were going to create what I've been calling an evidence log. And the evidence log is something I use to document every time I have a success, every time I feel like I've made a decision that puts me on the right track, I have an insight that reaffirms that, or somebody shares something about me that makes me feel good and positive. And so I track these things so that when I'm not feeling so great about myself, I can go back and look and say, wow, I really am capable. I really am smart. I really am liked by people. It's been really helpful along the way. And, you know, I document one thing a day. It does not have to be long, just something that stood out to me as a good thing to happen that day.
I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't